God, I have not been live on here in forever. So I'm going to be doing yeses and nos. In addition to that, if you want to book with me, what you can do is you can send me a DM and I book by the minute. I think I have one spot on Friday. Oh, Maggie, you have my cards. Thank you, bestie. So doing that, I'm not expecting much of anything on this because I've not been live on here in forever. So, hey, Pam. That might be you. I hope it's if it's you. Otherwise, I just call somebody random Pam. Sorry about that. Oh, my Lord. All right. I need to get some light, shine some light on this subject. Okay. So I'm doing quick yeses and nos. In addition to that, I'm going to be doing in-depth. If you want one, you can make a donation to PayPal, Pinterest, PayPal, Venmo, or Pinterest. But anyway, we're going to see how this goes. Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, no. So the hashtags was preventing me from going live, which I think I'm going to have to take those out of even the posted minis that I do. Yeah, I haven't gone live on here in forever. I'm not honestly expecting that much of it. But I don't know. I've been pulled to do so since, things are happening on the other platform. Anywho, what's the good word? What is it that Pam needs to know right now? Ooh, a bunch of cards just flipped over, babes. Well, you're going to have to lay into somebody. I know that you know probably who I'm talking about, but you haven't been left with any sort of choice. You're going to have to be a little bit more pushy, a little bit more insistent. I know. Oh, gosh. I still have to record for the minis later. I have to do like 12 little mini videos, and then I'm going to go live on the other one. I know that probably made sense, but not going to put anything on broadcast. But we have 4 people now, guys. I'm doing quick yeses and nos. If you want an in-depth, you can make a donation on the pin videos. There's something on here, and like for me, it's the lower right corner over here that'll allow you to share it. So we shall see. Hey, Carl. Well, I haven't been live in forever, so I figured I would give it a go. I'm going to be doing quick yeses and nos. I've been a tarot reader for 26 years, so I wanted to kind of start reconnecting on here, seeing how it's going. I'm going to go through the yeses and nos. If I'm not answering you, try rewording it, but also keep putting it in because the chat might be moving fast and I'm probably not going to catch everything. I have no idea what that is. I'm okay, Joshua. How are you? Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Carl. Guys, if you're new to live or into my channel, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate Vermont. We started getting the rain. It was a beautiful fall day today. So, awesome. Yeah, go ahead. If you guys want, I have tarot cards here. I'm going to be going through them, and you can just put in some quick answers for yeses and nos. And again, if you want an in-depth, you can make a donation. You can always book with me. In the description are all the ways of contact. You're in Iowa, but your name says Scotland. You're a new subscriber. I used to do the dailies on here, but due to some stalkers, I have stepped away from it. But also, I might be doing different kinds of work on here in the near future. So, does anyone have anything that they want to quickly look into? We're up to 16 people. Thank you all for showing up. You're in Spain. God, I am definitely looking to be a globetrotter. I've been wanting to go to Spain for like 15 years now. Doesn't mean much. I do have my passport, though. I will say that. What was the message held for review? Ugh. You're in Ireland? My family's from Ireland. The Cork area. You're Scottish? Ah, yes, yes, yes. I have a little bit of Scots from the Weems. So what brings you guys here? Are we going to be putting in questions? Pam, are you still here? Home slice. I really should make you a moderator on this too, Pam, for God's sakes. She's usually my moderator on like TikTok. English occupation of Ireland. I don't know that much about it. I'm sorry. I would be able to have more of an opinion, but anything that I say after this is just going to be complete blind opinion. Dundalk is a good area. Is Pam going to get pregnant this year? For you, probably not, since this is talking about the single lady who has not a care in the world, is living her best life. All right. Let's see. Okay, so that's fun. Pam, I'm making you a moderator. Scatty Matty, that's, well, my brother's name isn't Scatty, but it is Matt. Does it justify the Irish genocide that has been committed by the English? No, there's no justification for it. What? That's what you think about the cards? I'm so lost. Oh, that's cute. Mhm. Thank you. I have 10 piercings in each ear and 2 nose rings, which I might actually get more. Angela's, thank you. Oh, Pammy, it's going to be so much fun. Oh, thank you. Wilfred Morris. I've been a tarot reader for 26 years. What are you trying to do? This is kind of a waste of your time. Is Michael emotionally cheating on you and lying to you about being interested in other women? So this person is just being irrationally blunt and forthcoming. This is somebody who's going through what I would say is it's kind of like a trauma response where they're not holding anything back because they have nothing left to lose. So this person is just coming off as harsh. Wilfred, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to just kind of hide you on this channel. I don't feel like dealing with him. I'm doing tarot readings, Scatty Matty. Why are you getting into that when I'm doing tarot readings? Um, I used to do them all the time, but to like 3 stalkers in like the last 5 years, I was kind of nervous to do so, but now I'm kind of like this, screw it attitude. So we're gonna get back in. So Matt isn't necessarily emotionally cheating. He's being more than forthcoming with you as a way to try and push you away. So he may have general interest in other women, but from what it feels like in this, it's really just a way to push you away. I would trust what they say, give them space. They're interested in other women, but know that it's probably just an effort to hurt you and push you away. There's no real groundings behind it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Pam. So again, if you're tuning into this live, we have 18 people here right now. I'm doing quick yeses and nos. If you want an in-depth, you can make a donation to PayPal, wait, Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. I can talk. I swear to God, I can talk. If you want to book with me, send me a DM. The description has all the ways of donation and contact. Yeah, you can totally do that. But that's only one of the services I provide. If you go to my Facebook, you can actually see the plethora of services I provide. Tarot reading is actually a very small portion of it. So I do life coaching, I do hypnosis, and do a lot of trauma work. So it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. I haven't done this on here in a while, so I wanted to hang out with you guys. Sunshine, you are very welcome. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? And you want to know what I also haven't done in a while? I haven't done ASMR videos on here. That I used to do, and I still have private clients all over the world with that. It's just I haven't done it on here in forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. You're doing good, Mattio? Uh, when I was a teenager, my brother wanted to be Matto so bad because, like, Steve-O, like our friend was Steve-O. His nickname just turned into Maddie. Thank you, Cormac. I appreciate your pleasantry. If you guys are new, say hello. Let me know where you're chiming in from the world. Well, in the world. From the world? God. Sometimes I stumble over my words. I feel like I have a stroke sometimes. What are we looking into? Does anyone have any quick yeses or nos? Anything they want to go in depth to? We have 21 people on here. Thank you so much for showing up. I haven't been on here in a couple years going live because of some really, really nerve-wracking people who made me honestly question my profession, but I absolutely love it here. And also, this channel is going to be changing a lot. Let's see. If you want to just put your name in and see what spirit comes out with, that is perfectly fine. If you want to do anything that's mediumship, that's probably going to be more than an in-depth, and I would probably tell you to just directly message me. I cannot see who's in there. No, I just after I had a stalker who I had to have 3 different states with a police report on them. I just did not want them interacting on my channel. So I started reposting on here again maybe 2 years ago, like consistently. And this is the first time in a long time I've gone public live. Like I'll go live with clients on here and I will, post the minis on here, or I'll record my clients' videos because I work internationally. But yeah, I have not gone live on here forever. Come on, let's start getting in some quick yeses and nos. Put your questions in on there. Cormac, is there something you want to look into? Can you see how that would happen? It doesn't make it right, though. Do your name or whatever. All right, so what does Cormac need to know? You don't know what to ask. What is it that Cormac needs to know? All right, so trust issues with somebody who's very close to you is going to end up in some sort of very emotionally stressful situation or heartache. You do need to be very careful about that. It looks like somebody is not being upfront with you and they've been pulling away from you for a while. So this is something that needs to be addressed. So this could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, but you need to be mindful about that and start stepping back to observation mode to see exactly what's going on a intellectual level instead of the emotional aspect of it. I hope that that made sense. If it doesn't make sense, ask for clarification because I don't trust like 99.9% of the readers out there. They feed into a fantasy or they feed into a fear, and I cannot tell you how much I hate that. So I hope that that was helpful. If not, I'm sorry. Anyone else have anything that they want to look into? I'm going to be here for a minute. And again, you guys can always book with me. Send me a DM. Well, I hope that it made sense. Did it resonate, Cormac? Thank you guys for the likes and for coming up on here. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be very big at all. Like, I, again, haven't been on here in forever. I used to have like a couple hundred on at a time. And then after that, I tried going live like once before and nobody showed up, which I get. I totally get. But no, this is kind of cool seeing you guys pop up. Thank you. That's very cool. Thanks, man. Well, trust issues are definitely going to be subject. Have a good one, Cormac. Oh, K to the 15 hanging out in here. I'm doing yeses and nos. It's definitely a trip to say the least. Been a reader for 26 years, so if you have something that you want to look into quickly or in-depthly, let me know. In-depth, you can make a donation to one of the options in the description. Yeses and nos are free, which it's the quick one, so yeah. I really probably should have put on music, but I don't feel like getting up and getting the remote now. Hey, Lucy, Alamo, Texas. I work with a ton of people in Texas, and I've never seen the Alamo. Hey, Charlie, have a good one, Home Slice. Lucy, I'm doing quick yeses and nos. If you have a question you want to look into, I'm using tarot, and if you want an in-depth, you can use one of the payment options for donation in the description. But I'm kind of just winging it right now since I haven't been live on here for like 2 years. Will you get a government contract before the end of the year? Actually, yes, it's probably going to be happening by next month. I am getting at the end of this month, so in the next week through November. This is going to be dealing with very watery energy. So we're looking at Scorpio. Scorpio going into Sagittarius. So fun stuff. Huh. I think I'm going to be going live on here frequently. It's a nice little change up. Tell you what. I hope that made sense, Lucy. If you have any other yeses and nos you want to look into, I'm going to be here for like another 35 minutes. I'm glad that it was helpful. And again, you're a Leo? Oh my goodness. So I'm a Virgo. Hey, how's it going? Depending on your rising sign and your moon sign, you tend to be somebody who is very noticeable in the space and very loud in your expressions, whether it is audible or visual. Your presence is not able to really be ignored. For you to be ignored and suppressed, it's like you're walking combustible. Does that make sense? Does that fit the personality streak? I think I've dated maybe one Leo in my life. That was forever ago. We're looking at 22 years ago. Yep. No, nothing bad about it. It's just loud. Yeah, no, I'm 39, home slice. Hey, if you're new to life, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Haven't been on here in a minute. So if you are a veteran here, say hi, what's up? Let me know who you are. And if you are new, hey, hi, what's up? Hmm. I definitely need to change positions. This is hurting my back and kind of making me feel like Jabba the Hutt. And no, there we go. Things are better now. All right, so what are we looking into, people? Somebody's about to get into a defensive fight. Somebody's not listening to them. I think this may be still for you since I'm looking at your name, Luce. But from what I can see, there's a big problem in not getting anybody to be able to listen to you. And from what I can see, you being the Leo that you are, definitely getting that combustible feeling of you better listen or else. A lot of fun. Ooh, yeah, no, I know. What are you going to do, right? Well, you're apparently getting so sick of it right now. You're about to lash out at people who keep just trying to minimize what it is that you're saying to them. I see this really building agitation. You got the 5 of Wands. That's being combative. That's being somebody who wants to square up, forthcoming, aggressive, tired of being pushed around, and you're going to stand your ground. Yeah. Lucy, you have such a sweet and feminine name, but it's more like not I love Lucy, but about to lose control. Yeah, there you go. I like that one. You are not the person to push. So you're praying to keep your mouth shut. It's cute and fine, but it's not going to last because it's almost like you'd be sitting there kind of squirming, looking to go, just get it all out. Hey, there you are, Pam. I was wondering if you were still here. Got super quiet for a minute. And again, I wasn't expecting anyone to pop on this live right now because I haven't been on in so long. You're, oh, oh my God. Luce, I am sorry. Yeah, no. From what I can see, they're going to wait until, to see what it is that they can get out of this. That's gross. I'm sorry. That is terrible of your siblings. Your mother is more than her valuables around her. And they are probably going to be hearing from you on that. Well, I'm glad that you stuck around. I'm glad that you asked a question. I'm glad that I even read into more things. So, I'll pray for you and your family, and I hope that your mother's not in any sort of pain. It really is. Like, we were just talking about this before, weren't we? Tis. So, guys, if you're chiming in now, because I see 11 people in here, go ahead and check the description. Quick yes and no and no's for free. So go ahead and start putting those in. If you want an in-depth, you can make a donation or you can book with me. Yeah, girl. I was just really stoked that my brother came to me for some sort of health insight and advice because I've been, that person who does like supplements and cleanses and all those types of things. And I always got picked on it. But since my brother turned 40, he asked me that question about like how to get his energy back to new. It's like, yeah, I'm going to take you to Vitamin Shop. We're going to take you to the health food stores. And I got him to try oat milk today. Yeah, at least your brother listened, right? Yeah. How many siblings do you have? Like, I know that you have like two. I know of two, but I don't know of your older ones. Well, I know that the brother is like an older one too. Guys, don't hesitate to put those questions in. Two bros. Wait, do you have like two brothers and a sister? There's like four that's going on. Okay. Yeah, because I thought it was funny because there's us three girls and then my brother. So that poor guy has been trying to figure out women his whole life. Yeah. Leanne, darling, how are you? I started live on here again. I'm going to be coming more on here. So it's going to be this, it's going to be coaching videos, and it's also going to be hypnosis videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of guided meditations on this as I build my practice. So stick around, babes. Right? Well, I'm starting to come out from the shadows of the fear of my stalkers. So they can honestly kick rocks. I had a police report in 3 separate states for one of them. The other two just made me almost want to quit all this to begin with because, oh my God, it was suffocating. There was a chick in Vermont named Sarah. There was a psychopath in Texas named Nick. And there was an offender in New York named Tom. So, Leanne, I'm doing quick yeses and nos here, and also people can pay for in-depths with the options in the description. If you have any yeses or nos you want to look in while I'm on here, go for it because those are free and you can do multiple of them. Oh, thank you, Luz. That's very kind of you. When I tell you I'm neurotic, I promise you it's there. Cool beans, huh? It is terrifying because this person put in an old address that I don't live at anymore because I'm divorced, like from my ex-husband. And I had to call them. I had to call the police. I had to do police reports in 3 separate states. And like they had to surveillance the house and they eventually like moved, but still it's terrifying because they think that they know something so strong and they are dead set on somebody not being on the up and up with them. Then I'm just trying to provide a service. Now, what's great is my ex-husband was a corrections officer for 15 years, and I know a lot of defense stuff. I know a lot, and I always carry some form of security with me. I'm just shuffling these because I honestly am not answering any questions at the moment. Nobody's putting anything in, which is fine. It's just, again, I didn't expect much. So I'm going live in like 2 years. Oh my goodness. My brother got my mom this handheld device and he made sure that it was feminine for her and he got her a pink handheld device and I can't say anything but you know it's interesting. Oh, yeah. He actually wanted to go to the range this weekend. So after we hit the gym, I think that we might go to the range with my brother. And he wants to go with my sons, which I fully support, to teach them how to shoot the morning stars. So he got them like these morning stars things. And my youngest son is fully into it. My eldest is probably going to be into the other items. But anyways, hey, see 11 people on here. Guys, I'm doing yeses and nos with tarot cards. I've been a reader for 26 years. If you have something you want to get a quick answer on, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you want to book with me, send me a DM. If you want to get an in-depth, you can make a donation in one of the options in the description. Is Leanne going to hear from their friend again? So yes, they are actually coming back towards you. You're going to be hearing from them very soon. They've been planning out how to work this for a while with you. So keep your phone on you and keep it charged, because from what I can see in this, there is a massive conversation coming your way. Looking at spending a few hours on the phone. I used to go on Ramblin' Mike's here. He was a personal friend for a while. I haven't spoken to him in a few years, though. I would like to reconnect with him. Richard Loeb on here. I used to moderate for his lives, and he's a friend on Facebook. Lost touch with him. And the Leo King. I miss watching the Leo King on this. I used to watch him on a daily basis. I was part of his subscribers on his website, and I loved watching his videos for the following days. I actually might rejoin that subscription too. You have any other yeses and nos? I'm going to be on for another at least 23 minutes. I will completely shoot the breeze here, and then I'm going to probably go live on TikTok later. We shall see, Grasshopper. Hey, I see 9 of you here. Say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate Vermont. We had some rain. We had a beautiful fall day, and now I think it's going to get cold and rainy. Oh, Pam, I put in this question earlier of like where I'm probably going to end up, and it looks like one of my landing points might be Pennsylvania. I want to look at the ley lines there. I'm not quite sure where the next move is going to be, but I just feel something happening pretty soon. There's snow on the mountains, so like in the next 5.5 weeks, we're gonna have snow down here, which it'll be December, so yeah, that kind of suits. I I don't want to be in a place anymore that's gonna, be colder than 50s, 40s. I'm just over it. I like the smell of the cold. I like that sweet little crispness in the air, but I really just don't like the concept of frostbite and blizzards that can knock powers out and make you freeze. Kind of over it for the time being. No, Jason wants to go to Virginia. I want to go to Virginia to visit and see if there's a good vibe there, but honestly, I'm not really sure where the landing point is going to be. Is it crispy there? Is a full bloom of fall down there? Carolina? Mm. Everybody's moving to the Carolinas. That is something that I have found out recently. The Carolinas is becoming the new destination point. Like it used to be Florida, it used to be California, it used to be Nevada, and now it's just like Carolinas. It's got everything you need. And honestly, the tropic zones are starting to change too. So it was 75 here today, Pam. You are not alone in that. God, I'm charging while I have you guys on here, and I'm a klutz, so it's going to be a thing. Let's see. I really want to be near the water. My ideal spot, and this is just me being idealistic. I want a property with a wraparound porch by a body of water. I don't care if it's a lake. I don't care if it's beach. I don't care if it's the ocean. And I want it near mountains because I love me some mountains. You just left North Carolina. Why? Actually, I can pretty much understand why everybody's going there. Ah. If there's one place I never felt like at home with, it was Ohio. I felt so wrong for me to be there. I love it there. Like I love, love, love visiting there. I love the metro parks. You know, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is amazing. It has really great spots. Me as a person, I don't feel right there, and it's not to knock it down at all. Ohio is for lovers, dear. I think that was a band. Oh yeah, I remember Kentucky. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. I remember Kentucky. I remember you talking about that. My apologies. That's a place I want to go to as well. The only place I've never been to on the East Coast is Maine, and that's my next destination point. I want to go to Kentucky because from what I have seen, there are so many places that you can hike. And honestly, I just kind of like exploring. I would love to come visit. I would love to. And also, my significant other's family just got married in Kentucky. Was going to go there, but nobody was getting back and forth on the telephone on anything. So it's like this stupid chasing game where nobody was sure of who was chasing who. Yeah. I want to live like somewhere along the coast. That I definitely have this apprehension of feeling like landlocked. I'm in Vermont right now, and it's a landlocked state, but we have Lake Champlain, so that's like some sort of a compromise on that. I love Vermont, but everything here is priced like it's a luxury. And the livability here is completely unsustainable. So if like you wanted to live not paycheck to paycheck, you have to make almost like almost like 5 figures a month, which is not doable for everybody. Charlie, do you realize what time it is? You are late. You're late, and I think that you need to know what you did. Just saying. Just saying. I love Vermont too. I love the nature. I love hiking. I love the fresh air. I love Northeast Kingdom. I cannot tell you how I hate the double talk that people do. They'll say one thing and it'll completely mean another. And you'll find that in certain places. And I hate how everything is overpriced like it's a luxury when it's an actual necessity. Cormac, do you know what time it is? You and Charlie, both of you are late. I know. I know you can't live there because of the cold. I used to idealize the winters because I love Hallmark movies. I love Christmas time. I love all of those holiday seasons. But being in -20 for so regular with nothing to do because the overcast, that definitely puts a damper on things. And it's not a thing I want to deal with. Who's on the hearts, yo? I have no idea. Yeah, no, I'm over it too, babes. I'm so over the cold. I'm so over like things being inaccessible. I I don't have a place that I want to be permanent. I want to be able to be up and explore. You, me both. Not even for the fact that I'm almost 40. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to, it's great. It smells great. It looks beautiful, but the gloomy overcast. We didn't have sunlight for 2 months here last year, like in a row. And then it's just when all the snow clings to you, come in and it melts on everything. And it's just all the clothes that were once dry are now soaking wet. And you have to put it on like some sort of a dryer thing. I used to love the cold, Charlie. The cold ruined it for me. It was too much. Yeah, no, my home base, that's something that I was kind of wondering where my home base would be because with the work that I do, like I've been invited to Australia. I've been invited to like all over the states, Hawaii. I've been invited to all these healing centers, and I am going to be doing this in 2025. It's just like I don't have the ability to just like stay put. All right, so Cormac, are you going to fall in love again? You're hiding yourself right now, and you don't want to be committed to them because you're afraid of making the wrong choice in love. I'm one of those people who's absolutely affected by the lack of sun. It is not a thing. I loved Vegas in the wintertime. It was chilly, but it was so when the sun was out, like you could still get sunburned from it. And it felt warm when the sun hit you, even though the air around you was cold. Well, Cormac, thank you. I'm glad that I'm not a fraud. You, Ohio? I love Ohio, but it doesn't feel right for me to live there. I will say that. Like I hated the way I felt when I lived there. It felt like something so heavy over the head. The air quality was horrible. My asthma came back. Oy. But I love the metro parks. I love all the activities you can do. Like there's Zalays, that open marketplace. That was top notch. And then there's Cuyahoga Valley. Oh my God, that was beautiful. But you don't really have like any hills anywhere. Their ski mountain was maybe 3 stories high, and that was like where everybody went. And that was just a hill, in my opinion. But that's like what people are used to. Ohio, it has so many awesome qualities. You're totally hiding yourself. What do the cards say on how to get past this BS? You're not going to get past it until you sever ties with somebody who is still around you. You try to make nice with them, and I get it. But from what I can see, it's still going to cloud your decisions because you're not going to know if they have better intentions of getting closer to you or if they're going to take advantage of you. And also, they kind of take away from your passions, from what I can see on here. You only keep them around as a way to not hurt their feelings, but they don't feel like they go one way or another with you. So you have to make the choice for them and cut them away from your life. I love a cleared night. I got some beautiful pictures of the aurora borealises. Cormac, did it make sense on how to get through what it is, this hiding yourself? I want to see Montana at night. My significant other, like 20 years ago with his ex, they went to the Marlboro Ranch. They won something there, and they saw the night sky without any light pollution. And it was like 100 times apparently better than the clear skies at night in Vermont, which I just want to go see some galaxy. I've never been there. I've never been there. I want to go. Actually, you want to know what, Pam? I want to see every inch of this world. Since second grade, I've always wanted to go to like New Zealand and go spelunking in New Zealand. I fell in love with the tribal dancers of New Zealand because they came to the Flynn Theater up here in Vermont, and they uh, they did this awesome tribal dance. They had this long hair. They were these really like robust men, and they came to the school the next day, and I was crushing on all of them. When did you go? Ask the cards if it's your mate, Kiran. So from what I can see, Kiran is somebody who I feel like you guys could build something really awesome there. I feel like Kiran has amazing potential for your life. Yeah, there's something really good there. I think that you guys have to have a fresh start though. You need 50 suds. Pam, out of all the places you've been, what is one of the places that you will never go again? So you go every 10 years. Got it. Oh, man. So if you went in 2000, 2010, and 2020, you would have gone 3 times in 20 years. Well, I think it is somebody else, Cormac. I think that this is somebody who is so comfortable standing next to you that it almost feels like your right-hand man or girl, I don't know. The Dakotas? You know, one of the girls I went to school with just moved her family into the Dakotas because it was so much cheaper than this state. I get it. And my family's lifelong friend is now moving to Wisconsin because this place is so unreasonable. Oh, yeah. I had over 2,000 at one point, but since I stopped, posting for so long, I lost a lot of people. If there's nothing there, you might love that. Uh, hey, I just see a new person chimed in. Say hello. Let us know where you are in the world. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. You need things. I want to be close to things and I want absolute quietness. Like I already described to you like the perfect morning. I stand by that. Lou, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Any messages for Lou? So there is something that you keep procrastinating on. You need to cut through it right now. This, it's actually runs the risk of you losing an opportunity if you don't start working on this now. What the heck is this? All right, so it's talking about your procrastination is the source of anxiety in this. I think that you're afraid to either make a move on somebody or take a chance with something that you genuinely care about because you're afraid that it won't get off the ground. And for you, it's better if you don't start this, rather if you did start it and it failed. I'm so sorry, Lou. This is telling you make an investment with it. I know that you're afraid, but this is telling you try and move beyond that fear because it's not going to last forever. Um, Actually, I part of my job is tarot reading. Like my business, I'm self-employed. My business is Raising Sevak LLC, and I do life coaching. I do hypnosis, and I usually do work with those with people all over the world. So it is my full-time job. I think that tarot reading is 15% of the work that I do, but not much. You're in San Diego. Very nice. I love California. I love getting lost in the redwoods. Yeah, no, you have some really beautiful shots of your area, Pam. Oh, and Cormac, with life coaching and hypnosis, I have a plethora of subjects that I am involved with that. So a lot of the coaching that I do is childhood retrieval and also reparenting yourself. Yeah, Charlie said that they love Ohio. I've been spiritual my whole life. I've been doing tarot readings since I was 13 years old and I'm 39 now, so 26 years. I've always been spiritual. I've always been interested in the unexplainable aspects of life with that. But yeah, no, there's that. And always, I just wanted to help people. So I didn't go to medical school because I cannot be a doctor. I would feel way too much for my patients and I wouldn't be able to get adequate work that they need done. So this is what I decided to do. And going to be getting, I'm going to be going for a psychology degree so I can add therapist to this mix. And I can call it hypnotherapy, not hypnotist. And I can call it therapy, counseling, and coaching all in one. And also, I do speaking engagements and all of that. So currently looking at a few places in New York to do some speaking engagements as well as here in Vermont. And I've made contact with a few people. And I have some places in Texas that want to get me in for 2025 and also Nevada. And I've been invited to Australia. I've been a certified hypnotist for almost 15 years. I trained under Peter Blum. He's amazing. He's in Woodstock, New York. He does healing sound bowls, and he is one of the top hypnotists in the world. And also, I trained under Stephen G. Jones with life coaching. Absolutely wonderful man. And he's also one of the most noted in the world. It's weird to say that because I feel like it's a weird brag. I'm not trying to brag. It's just it's so cool that I get to know these awesome people. Thank you, Lou. Lou, did it make sense? Do you need clarification on anything? Is my homegirl still here? You love where you are now. What's the please about? What are we pleasing? No, I totally get it, Cormac. It's not for everybody. I do appreciate you being upfront with all of it. It's not for everybody. What is it, Charlie? Clarification? All right. What's the clarification? All right, so this is telling you that you need to stop with self-sabotage and that you need to break through whatever your mental barriers are to cut through some sort of situation in your life because it's here for the time period, but it does run the risk of going away. And I see that this is a situation that is getting ready to walk away from you. So this may be a personal relationship or something professionally related. It is on a time strap. And the reason why I say that it's the two of those for how close it seems to you is I feel like this is something that you're truly passionate about and it's a way of self-expression. Lucy, that is awesome. I do past life regression as well. That's actually one of my specialties. It hasn't been a focus since the trauma work in this has kind of really just subjectively taken over. But it's one of my favorite things. So what I do is I do the induction with you, and I take you into three past lives that still affect you to this day on some way, shape, or form. And it can be recorded, so you can refer back to it. But I think one of the first instances when I was started this 15 years ago, I was working with my teacher's friend, and she had always had this shoulder pain that the doctors couldn't figure out. There was no inflammation, but it felt like a stabbing pain in here. So I took her through a past life regression to the significant other she was dating at the time was somebody who had taken her life in a past life by the weapon being a knife. She as soon as we did the work on this, Peter actually told me in the next week she hasn't had pain since, and she has never not had pain in that area. Now, I didn't do any healing work, but I helped her go through her mind, through her lineage, her soul's lineage, and she was able to reconfigure the situation and sever ties with it. No, Lucy, you're not weird at all. Thank you, Pammy. Well, there are three different types of groups of people that absolutely everyone on this planet falls into. And it's the physical, the emotional, and the intellectual. So this goes with action and consequence in life. So the physical action and consequence has always been consistent in their life. They know what to expect with things, and they're not blindsided often. The emotional is somebody who sometimes has to read in between the lines because it wasn't always consistent. Now, when you have an intellectual in this is when they read in between the lines, and they read in between those lines, and they think that everyone is out to get them. Nothing was ever consistent. They have been perpetually in chaos and trauma. Hypnosis works with the subconscious. It works with reprogramming your mind, and it also can lead into past lives, life in between life, and traumatic points of your life. It's absolutely amazing. Cormac, I have worked with people in quitting their addictions. I cannot guarantee you your results because it's an act of personal control that you need to see that you have. I could coach you and do hypnosis with your addiction, but also you would have to be open to receiving that, which I leave that door open for you if you ever want to communicate and see if it might be right for you. You got to go again. Wow. Why you gotta break my heart, Charlie? Stick around, enjoy the show. Come on. Oy vey. Yeah, no, I get that. When I'm I'm not a drug counselor, but I do work with a lot of addicts, and I'm a former addict myself with a few things, but nothing that I care to talk about on here right now since coming on in the first few years. But it's the reason, one of the many reasons why we fall into addictions is we have addictive personality traits, which can happen through epigenetics, also through trauma points in your life. But it's more often than not, you pick that up as a way of trying to save your life because you are trying to mask something that you don't want to feel, that you can't bear to feel. And it's a way of disassociating yourself from that. And again, every individual story is going to be different. So, what's happening with you may not be happening with somebody else, but there may be certain parallels. No, Charlie, I'm not going to ask. You're good. You're good. Oy vey. Oh, wow. This time just flew by really fast in the last half hour. Oh, I will be coming on more lives on here. It's really awesome to interact with you guys. So, Cormac, thank you so much. I want you to know that if you ever work with me, there's going to be no judgment from my end, and your privacy means the most to me. The respect for you means the most. Leanne, I love that you're here. Thank you so much for showing up. And it was so good to talk to you recently, too. Thanks. Ah. You guys, I don't handle compliments well. So let me just awkwardly say thank you, smile weirdly for a moment, and then just try and get my act together. Lou, thank you so much. I really, really hope that the clarification was able to help. If not, DM me. All the ways of contact are in the description, okay? Thank you. Stop. Oh, Cormac, thank you. Ah, all right. I hope to hear from you. Uh-huh. Hey, Charlie. Thank you. All right, all right, all right. I used to say that all the time, and my ex started equating me to what is it? Not Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson. I got so mad. I don't feel like I do exude humbleness. I think I'm just weird, which honestly, fair. We're all some sort of one unique, well, we're all some sort of unique brand. I'll give us that. Uh, bye bye. I look forward to potentially hearing from you. Again, if you want to see my services on Facebook, go ahead and check that out. It's all there. My name has a blue check mark with it because, well, scammers are not going to be paying for that blue check mark. Thank you, Lucy. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm 39, right? Like, I know that's not old, but I don't feel like I'm wise beyond my. Anyways, I don't want to talk about me. Let's talk about you guys. Come on. Charlie, I'll see you back here in 2 seconds. Uh, it was great to have you here, Loose Magoose. What is that? Okay, so wait, what the crippin' crap is that about? Because I just saw that. What's this toxic energy coming in? Oh, crap. All right, so I'm probably going to be dealing with a severe a-hole in the near future. That's going to be fun. I need to really lean on my faith with that because this person is probably going to be an insufferable jerk that is going to make me question my profession again. Great. Bring it. Bring it. Not that I'm inviting it in, but good God, I cannot stand it anymore. And I'm not going to be nice either. Uh-huh. And my girl one of my clients just messaged me. Huh. I always have to put this on do not disturb when I'm in a session because I swear to God, I get 50 messages in an instant and I'm totally distracted and that's so not fair to the person I work with. Uh, all right. So it's 8 o'clock. This was a great first live in a long time. Is any other questions? Let's put them in. Otherwise, then I'm just gonna get going for the time being. And I will probably be on live again in the next day or so, or maybe over the weekend. But I will definitely be chiming in with not only tarot content, the life coaching, the hypnosis, trauma work. If you want to work with any of that with me, hit me up. All the ways of contact are again in the description. So let's see. Does anyone have any other questions or are we off for the night? Oh, yeah. Well, no, I do distance Reiki too. I actually have Reiki clients um, all over the world. Like I have at least 3 of them in Australia. Hey, Jen. uh, Here's one of my Australian people right now. And yeah, no, I do in person Reiki and I also do distance Reiki. I've been a Reiki master for 16 years, almost 17. Jen, I'm doing quick yeses and nos right now. I'm about to log off, but did you have anything you want to look into quickly? I'm still waiting for the stuff to upload on here, and I have no idea why it's not. It's probably taken a minute since I haven't uploaded a long video like that. But as soon as I see it, it will be yours, darling. I think I'll stay for just another second. I don't want to go yet. I think that's my problem. I'm like, anyone have any questions? I don't want to go yet. All right. All right. I think we're going to get going, you guys. So I hope you have a fabulous night. Well, my dear, don't you know it? It's kind of like the work that I do. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. You have a fabulous night. If you need anything, hit me up in the messages. All the ways to contact are there. And I will talk to you all very soon.